1075 divided by, let's use 25. Okay, 25. Okay. All right. Well, that's a symbol for division, but we use the letter D. 1075D means divide. 25. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to do the same principle we did before, right? The interesting thing about this time is that what you're going to do is you're going to start doubling now. There you're going to have the 1. Okay? Your 2, 4, right? 8, 1, 6, 3, 2. The 2, okay. We're going to be doubling these numbers here. The 2, 5, right? You get 5, 0. And you get, when you double the 5, 0, you get what? 1 DZ. When you double the 1 DZ, I actually don't even need to go that far there. The farthest you need to go is right here. You don't need to go that far. Okay? We're just going to stay at 1, 6. I'll show you why. When you double this now, you have 2 DZ. We can go a little further too. When you double that, you'll get 4 DZ. And you 3, 2 now, you get what? 8 DZ. Right? We stop at 3, 2. Right? So what happens is that you will have now 8 DZ here. We'll stop at the 8 DZ. I'll show you why. Now we're at 3, 2 here. So what happened is that we go in the opposite direction because you're dividing. So I'm going to add now this. Right? And I have to add this. That's what I'll be adding to get my answer. Because now I'm going to add now I'll show you. Here I get this. I'll add this first. 3, 2 plus 8 right here plus 2 plus 1. What will be the total? Well, this will give me 4, 3, right? I'm sorry, 4, 0 plus 3, 4, 3. Right? That's what that would give me. It'll give me 4, 3 here. Which is that. When I add up this plus this plus this plus that, I get this, which is this divided into that gives me this many times. If you multiply now this times that, that's what you should get. Multiply that now and see what would you get. You should get 1075, the total. And how you do that, remember teaching grass mathematics, right? You just do 25 t, right, times 4, 3. And you do the same way you learned previously. Right? 1.
Tanastalin, Al-Shalamti, Hotep. Greetings, gentlemen, precious ladies, and learning students, teachers, and other adults who are watching this program. Yours truly, Grass Mathologist Dr. Yates, is saying thank you for viewing this program. Whether you're viewing it on television, because grassmatics.com is a TV show. First it started as a television show, then we put it on YouTube, and folks normally request the DVDs, also the flash, SIM card, email link, etc. to get the program. So thank you so much for watching the program, whether you got it on flash, SIM card, or DVDs. Thank you.
So in division now, let's say you're doing big numbers now in division, right? Let's say you want to find out, okay, let's see, okay, 1075 divided by, let's use 25, okay, 25. Okay. All right. Well, that's a symbol for division, but right, we stop at 3, 2. Right. So what happens is that you will have now ADZ here. We'll stop at the ADZ. I'll show you why. Now we're at 3, 2 here. So what happened is that we go in the opposite direction because you're dividing. So I'm going to add now this, right? And let's see. That's 100, right? I'll have to add this. I'll have to add this, and I have to add this. That's what I'll be adding to get my answer. Because now I'm going to add 8 plus the 2 DZ will give me, we call this DZ. DZ means double zero, okay? D for double and Z for 0. So I add this, ADZ plus, oh, I'll show you, okay. This with this, that with that, that with that, and that with that. Now I'll show you. Here I get this. I'll add this first. 3, 2 plus 8, right here, plus 2 plus 1. What will be the total? Well, this will give me 4, 3, right? I'm sorry, 4, 0 plus 3, 4, 3. Right? That's what that would give me. It'll give me 4, 3 here. Over here, it'll give me the 8 plus the 2 plus the 5, 0 plus the 2, 5. When you add that up, you will get 1075. See the same number here. See? You get the same number here, but this would be this divided by that will give me this. See how I do that? So the answer is 4, 3. Why? Because it would line up. It would line up. It would see the rhythm. It wouldn't change. It wouldn't change. Going this way, and that way this time. See that? Do you see how I did that? This here, I do now 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. I stop at 3, 2. Why did I stop at 3, 2? There's the reason why. When I come over here, I do the 2, 5 plus 2, 5. I get 5, 0. 1 DZ, 2 DZ. DZ means double 0. 2 double 0. 4 is double 0. 8 double 0. I have to stop here. Because if I went above here, I would get 1, 6, 0, 0. It would be higher than this. And I can't go higher than this. So the lower I can go to this is the 8 DZ. So when I add up this plus that, I get this, which is that. When I add up this plus this plus this plus that, I get this, which is this divided into that gives me this many times. If you multiply now this times that, that's what you should get. Multiply that now and see what would you get. You should get 1075, the total. And how you do that, remember you're treating mathematics, right? You just do 25 t, right, times 4, 3. And you do the same way you learned previously. Right? 1, 2, 4, 4, 4, 8, 8 and 8, 16, 1, 6, sorry. And then you do over here, same thing, right? 4, 3. Then twice that will be what? 8, 6. And twice that, 1, 7, 2. Right? And twice that will be what? 2, actually 3. 3, 4, 4. And you keep on going, right? So you go all the way to 3, 2. So you can go 3, got stop at 1, 6, right? And you keep on going, and you see what it will come out to. Alright? So my point is that when you're dividing, you do the reverse. You do the reverse. And since I get this amount here, that matches with this, and I line it up 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2 plus 4 is 3, 6. It's 3, 6. And 3, 7, 3, 8, 3, 9. Let me see. 8 and 2, 10. 30. 10 and 30 is 42 and 143, right? 8 plus 2 is 1, 0, right? 1, 0 plus 3, 2 is 4, 2, plus 1 is 4, 3. See, when I add this all up, I get 4, 3. This is grass pad. Let me show you, give you a closer look of it, so you can get an idea of what Dr. Yates is speaking of in a close-up. Maybe you strain your eyes there, but I'll make you see better now. You see it? Alright, you see it better now? Is that better? Is that better? Okay, let me make it a little better for you by bringing it down a little darker. Right? How about that? That's better? Is that better? I think that's better. Right? Good. I'm glad you agree with me. It's better in vision. So that's what it would be when dividing. Dividing is the reverse. So what are you doing? Okay. Thank you so much for listening to yours truly, Dr. Yates, here on grassmathematics.com. And I say to you, see you when I see you. Shalamti Al.
Tenestelin. Greetings. My names are Dr. Richard Yates. I am the inventor of GRASPMATYX, grassmathematics.com. Thank you so much for joining me here. Whether you're watching it during the daytime or nighttime, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you're watching this program, whether you're watching it on YouTube, or you're watching it on Facebook, or even on DVDs. We are thankful to you for watching this program. Thank you so much for joining me here on this day or on this night when I can show you how to do your timetables the easy and simple way. It's called Grassmatics. Yes, you heard Dr. Yates popped his P in the word GRASPMATYX. Grassmatics. You can Google the word, or you can go to the website grassmathematics.com and get more information about this math program. On today's program, as you notice here on the board, you'll see illustrations here. In the interest of those younger ones, little ones in the room, we're talking about maybe second grade, even first grade. Actually, Grassmatics is for everyone, for all age. We're talking from the pregnancy to the elderly. We say from the womb to the tomb. What that simply means is this. We are talking about from the pregnancy to the elderly folks who perhaps had difficulty learning math at school. So here is a program that's designed to help you look at math the easy and simple way. And for those students who are in perhaps preschool, we're talking about elementary, junior, and high school, colleges, universities. Well, perhaps you're having difficulty taking tests and finishing the test in time. Because remember now, tests is being given at a which could be some people say restricted time, some people say limited time, some people say enough time. But I like to say that this program is designed to help you get to the answer faster, easier, quick, and simple way of comprehending math. So stay with me here on today's program as I go through the Grass-Matics times table. The Grass-Matics times table. We're talking about starting at the number 0 and going all the way to 99 and above. Remember this. Most people, like yours truly, Dr. Yates, I learned timetables in the British school system and also the American school system. And they taught me timetables starting at the number 1, and they stop at the number they call 12 times 12. Well, in this program called Grass-Matics, you're going to go way above 1, 2. The figure is 1, 2. They call it in English 12. You go above 1, 2 times 1, 2, or 12 times 12, and you go all the way to 99 and above. How is that possible? Because of Grass-Matics makes the math easy, simple, fast, and fun for everyone to comprehend. You will hear me use certain words or terminologies here that doesn't sound like English. Well, here is the reason why. This program called Grass-Matics is based on based on 4 principles. But it's being taught in 3 languages. We use the word Kwankwa-Och. Kwankwa-Och is a word found in the Ethiopian languages, Ge'ez and also Amerindia, or most people can know it as Amharic. Then you learn it also in a language called Grass-Ish, G-R-A-S-P-I-S-H. Grass-Ish means making sense of the English nonsense, or helping you to stand, and not to understand, but to stand, and not even to overstand, but just to stand words and also equations based on a simple terminology. For example, in English, there are a lot of terminologies in math that a lot of students are confused. Most students have word problem in math. Well, the Kwankwa called Grass-Ish is going to help you comprehend the math easier and simpler. So the 3 Kwankwa-Och that you're going to learn this math in are, first of all, English, secondly, Grass-Ish, and third, Amerindia or Amharic. So thank you for joining me on this day, learning Grass-Matics timetables, and you'll be learning much more than timetables. You'll be learning addition, subtraction, also division, which they call basic arithmetic. However, you're also going to be learning algebra, geometry, calculus, trigonometry, and all that stuff. Stay with me right here as we learn Grass-Matics. Much more is coming forward on this televised or video broadcast. Shalamti al Tanastali. Tanestalin, Al-Shalamti, Hotep, greetings. Gentlemen, precious ladies and learning students, thank you for watching yours truly, Grass Mathologist Dr. Yates, the inventor of www.grassmatics.com, grassmatics.com times table. Because you previously learned the personality and character of numbers, we can apply that principle here in solving equations or doing timetables the simple and easy way. On the board we have today, we'll do the 6 timetables. We also perhaps try and do the 9 and the 1 they call 11. If time permits us, we're able to do that. All right. Now let's do the 6 timetables. The 6 timetable is very simple because of the character of the number. For example, 6 times 2, 6 times 4, 6 times 6, 6 times 8. All right, we do single digit for now. I'll show you also works with a double digit. Okay, for example, 6 times 2. Well, first of all, I'll find the half of 2, which in English they'll tell me it is 1. So the half of 2 is 1, which in GRASP math we like to say 1.0, but in this case we're just using it as 1. So the half of 2 is 1, and then what I do, I just bring over the 2 and add it to the right of the 1, and that's my answer. 6 times 2 is 1, 2, they call 12. That's how simple that is. Now what about 6 times 4? Well, the half of 4 is 2, and I bring over the 4, put it to the right of the 2, and that's the answer. So 6 times 4, 2, 4. Now the half of 6 is 3, 6 times 6, the half of 6 is 3, bring over the 6, and I get what? 3, 6. 6 sixes are 3, 6, they say 36 in English. And 6 times 8, the half of 8 is 4, and I bring over the 8, and I get 4, 8. You see that? That's how simple the Graphmatic 6 timetables is illustrated here by yours truly, Dr. Yates, the inventor of www.graphmatics.com. The reason why I'm bringing over the number is because of the character of the number 6. What is the character of 6? Perhaps you've never watched my previous DVDs, or presentation of Graphmatics on YouTube or Facebook or even on SIM card or on Jump Drive or USB. Perhaps you've never seen Dr. Yates before. You're watching this for the first time on YouTube and you're wondering what this guy is all about. Well, the reason why I am able to bring over the number when I'm finding the half of it is because of the character of the number 6. Yes, numbers do have personality and character. That is being voiced or viewed in my previous programs about the personality and character of numbers. If you haven't seen that, I'm encouraging you to write to me, email me. Is my email address at the bottom of the screen. You can see the email address there. Email yours truly, Dr. Yates at yahoo.com. And I'll be more than happy to send information on that. Or you can look into YouTube and see if you can find my presentations on the personality and character of numbers. Tenestelin, Al-Shalanti, Hotep, greetings. Thank you for watching Graphmatics.com. Yours truly, Graphmathologist Dr. Yates, is saying thank you very, very, very much for writing to me and commenting on what you're learning on this program. Most of all, let me say thanks to the teachers for requesting the Graphmatics SIM card, USB, or DVD, or even link so that they can get more information and they can also use this approach in the classroom with their students. And the nice thing about this is that this is not only teachers are doing this, but also accountants, people who are studying accounting. They want to do numbers faster and easier, so they like my approach, and I want to say thank you so much. Remember, previously I illustrated to you the Graphmatic 6 times table. Well, many of you have written on to me and say, Dr. Yates, it only works for the even numbers, not working for the odd numbers. What I did previously was showing the illustration of the 6 times table, 6 times 2, 6 times 4, 6 times 6, and 6 times 8. I never did the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 odd numbers. I leave that up to you for you to work on it. However, since you've tried and you had difficulties, you've written on to me, you asked for it, here is the illustration of the 6 times table, multiplying it by odd numbers. First thing we have to identify is the character of the number 6. 6 times, we look on the board here, we see 6 times 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay? We can now, this is a 6 times table, so we ask for the character of 6. What is the character of 6? We learned previously that the character of 6 is 5 plus 1 is a combination of 6. The character of 5 is half, as we say in Grass-ish. English, they say half. We say half. It's pronounced H-A-L-F, half. In Amharic in Ethiopia, they say gamash. So the character of 5 is half. the character of 1 is single. So 6 is the combination of 5 plus 1, and the formula for 6, the character would be H plus S, which is half plus single. That being said, so therefore let's do now the 6 times 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, all the odd numbers. So here's how that works. When I'm doing 6 times 1, well, we can know that that's simple because the character of 1 means single. So I'm single 6. That means 6 times 1 will equal to 6. What about 6 times 3? Let's start there, all right? First thing you can do is identify that 3 is an odd number, and the personality of 3, it's odd. So what you do is you find the half of 3. What is the half of 3? Well, the half of 3 is 1.5. The half of 3 is what? 1.5. And since it's 1.5, okay, we remove the decimal point and we get 1/5. Then all we do now is bring over the 3 and add it to the sum of the 1/5. And what do you get? We get 1/8. So 6 3s are 1/8. They call 18 in English. Now look at 6 times 5. There's two ways you can do the 6 times 5. You can find a half of the 5, okay, which would be 2.5. You remove the decimal point, you get 2.5, and you add, bring over the 5 and add it to the 2.5, and you get 3.0. The other approach you can do it to is the reverse. 6 times 5 is the same as 5 times 6. For example, look at it, 6 times 5. Now, it's like finding 5 times 6. Let's find the half of 6. What is the half of 6? According to yours truly, Dr. Yates, the half of 6, since 6 is an even number, the answer will end in 0.0. So we say the half of 6 would be 3.0. I remove the decimal point, and what do I get? Same answer, 3.0. Same thing applies for the 6 times 7. The half of 7 is what? The half of 7 is 3.5. When I remove the decimal point, I get 3.5. I bring over the 7 and add it to the 3.5, and I get 4.2. So that's what 6 times 7s are. Now what about 6 times 9? Same thing. I do what? I find a half of 9, which is 4.5. Remove the decimal point or the dot, and then I get 4.5, and I add that to the 9, and I get what? 5.4. You see how simple and easy that is? All you have to do is apply the principles of grass mathematics, perceive what it is. Then use what? Rhythm and the reasoning system. And you've gotten it. You would have gotten it. For those who did it and got it, I say to you, congratulations. You've written unto me, say, I got it, Dr. Yates. I figured it out. I say to you, congratulations. What Dr. Yates said? No, I didn't say congratulations. I took the word con, C-O-N, con, off of the word. And I just say congratulations. The word con, according to yours truly, Dr. Yates, it means against. Con means to trick, to fool, to beguile, or to swindle. So I wouldn't say congratulations because like saying false greetings or false gratulating. So I wouldn't say that to you, congratulations. Okay, I would say gratulations. Why? Because you have applied the approach to grass mathematics and you've gotten it correctly. You've written to me and you sent your comments. You also did your explanation, and I like your footworks. They call it footwork, but actually it's handwork. It's handwork, not foot. It's hands that you use. Your handworks. In school, teachers also say, show me your footworks of how you did the equation. And my foot never played a part in that. It was my mind and my hands. So your handworks. Okay? Thank you so much. Now, here's my question to you. How now would you do the 9 times table in grass mathematics? Let's try these, okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to give these to you. I'll illustrate these and then you let me now about the others, right? Let's say, for example, 9 times, let's start at 2. 9 times, okay, start at 1. 9 times 1 all the way to 9 times 9. All right? Here on the board. Well, we know 9 times 1 is 9 because we're talking about a single line. 9 times 2 is 1/8 because 2 is the character of 2 is doubled. So you're doubling up on the 9. Okay? All right. Or what you can do is simply this. Let's start from the top coming down to the bottom. 9 times 9. Okay, first of all, I'm asking the question, what is 1 less than 9? So 1 less than 9 equals 8. Then this 8, I'll subtract it from the 9 times. I'm using the 9. So I said 8, okay, 9 minus 8, or 8 from 9 gives me 1. So I put the 1 to the right side of the 8. So 9 times 9 is 81, they call 81. Look at 9 times 8. 9 times 8 will be what? Well, 1 less than 8 is 7. 7 from 9 is 2. 9 times 8 is 72. You do the rest and let me know what you think about it, alright? This is yours truly, Dr. J, saying to you, Shalemti Al. Shalemti Al. Tenestulin Al Shalemti. Teachers, students, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, everyone, you're listening to the kind voice of Dr. Yates, the grass mathologist, inventor of the simple, easy, fun way of learning math called Grassmatics.com. I made a promise, or I made a covenant, an agreement with you, the viewers, that I will show you the simple way of doing Grassmatics 151, they call in English 151, times table. The numbers are 151 times 12, 151 times 24, 151 times 32, 151 times 68, 151 times 76, 151 times 84, 151 times 98. These are the numbers we are going to be multiplying on this day. First, I want you to keep in mind that there is a video titled Personality and Character of Numbers. What's it titled? Personality and Character of Numbers. If you have not received that video, or you have not ordered it, you can do so and learn about the personality and character of numbers. By learning about the personality and character of numbers, it would help you to do times table way above 12 times 12. That's what most of us were taught in the British and American schools. On this day, since we are learning the 151 times table, which is 151, you are going to see how I apply the personality and character of the numbers. Let's look at 151 times 12, or 151 times 12. Here's how you do that in the Grassmatics program. First, the number 1, which is to the far right, actually to the immediate right of the 5, we will take that 1 and we'll multiply it by 1, 2, they call 12. Why? Because the character of 1 is single. So we say we have a single 1, 2 or single 12. So 1 times 12, they taught me in the British school, would be 12. Same thing in American schools. I went to both British and American schools. So they say 1 times 12 is 12. So we put the 1, 2, they call 12, to the far right. That would be the ending numbers to the answer. Now we need to find 2 more numbers now to the left of the 1, 2 to fill in. Because we need a 4-digit answer. So what we do is this. Now we go to the 5 and we ask the question, what is the character of 5? According to yours truly, Dr. Yates, the character of 5 would be half, H-A-L-F. That's how we pronounce that word, half. In English, they say half. In Ethiopia, Amharic, or Amharic, they say gamash. Gamash. So we're finding now the half of the 1, 2 they call 12. And the half of 12 would be 6. You will now add that 6 to the 12 and you get 1/8. So we'll fill it in right in the question marks there. And our answer will be 151 times 12 equal 1812. That's how we do it in the Grassmatics program. It's that simple. That being seen here on this program, let's do the other numbers. 15 times 24. What are we going to do? Yes, we're going to take the 24 and put it to the far right because 1 times 24 equals 24. And then we're going to find the half of the 24, they call 24, and that would be 1, 2, they call 12. We're going to add the 1, 2 now to the 2, 4, and what do we get? We'll get 3, 6. And so we'll get 3, 6, 2, 4. That's how we get that. 151 times 6, 8. The answer ending in 6, 8. The half of 6, 8 would be 3, 4. When I add the 3, 4 to the 6, 8, I get 102. I now include that with my answer, 10268. Do you see the pattern here? Well, I guess you can do the rest, the remainder here, which is 151 times 7, 6, 151 times 8, 4, 151 times 9, 8. You try it now and see if you're getting the same answer or based on what you're taught in school. Try the Grassmatics way. See which one is faster and easier. And you email me and let me know. Now, some of you, after doing this, you say, wow, this is cool. However, I notice all your numbers here, Dr. Yates, are even numbers. You're multiplying by 151. What if they were odd numbers? That's a very good question. Good perceptional, I would say that's a perceptional question. One of the principles of Grassmatics is perception. You perceive that. So I'll say this to you. In the next episode, I will show you how to do the 151 times odd numbers. As for now, you work with the even, and then I'll show you to do the 151. So look for it on YouTube. If you do not see it on YouTube, you can write to me, and I'll be more than happy to share that information to you and others who would like to learn. This is the kind voice of Dr. Yates saying thank you so much for viewing Grassmatics 151 times table. Shalom TL.
Tenestalin. Al-Shalamti. Imhotep. Namaste. Teachers, students, parents, adults, everyone who are watching this presentation of Grassmatics.com, yours truly, Grass Mathologist Dr. Yates is saying thank you, not only for watching, but for telling others about Grassmatics. On this day or night, whenever you're watching this presentation of the math program, I want to say to you, thank you for getting pen and paper, and thank you for following along in the learning process of learning much more than what you were taught in your school, when it was junior, elementary, high school, college, university. Thank you for joining me as we learn collectively. This day or night, we are going to be learning Tenastalin, Al-Shalamti, Hemotep, Namaste. Greetings, teachers, students, parents, other adults. Thank you for watching this presentation of Grassmatics. Thank you for writing to me. And for those folks who went to the website grassmatics.com and you order the Grassmatics DVDs, just keep in mind, you must also write to me at my email address you see below the screen here, which is email.dryates@yahoo.com. Write to me letting me know that you did request the Grassmatics series, whether it be the Grassmatics times tables, or fractions and decimals, or personality and character of numbers, etc. Whatever. If you have ordered the 6 series, thank you so much. Most of all, thank you for sharing this in the classroom with the students, especially you teachers, and for encouraging other teachers to get so they can help their students in the classroom. Remember this, remember that, remember it. Dr. Yates is available to have workshops for teachers, students, parents, and other adults who might be single. Thank you. Shalamti Al.
Tenastalin, Al-Shalamti, Hotel. Gentlemen, precious ladies and learning students, welcome to another episode of www.grassmatics.com, grassmatics.com. Thank you so much for joining. Yours truly, Grassmathologist Dr. Yates, here on this episode of Grassmatics. This day or this evening, whenever you're watching grassmatics.com, we are going to be learning addition. How to add big numbers. Well, they call it big numbers or large numbers. I prefer to say large numbers. And I'll show you the simplicity of adding large numbers. Numbers that seem very complicated, but you apply the 4 principles of Grassmatics, which are perception, reasoning, rhythm, and restoration. These are the 4 principles of Grassmatics. What are they? Perception, reasoning, rhythm, and restoration. The 4 principles of Grassmatics are going to help you do addition when it comes to large numbers, or some people say big or huge numbers. All right? For example, on the board, here are some numbers here, and these numbers, here's what I ask of you on this day. I want you to add up these numbers and tell me what's the total, all right? First of all, the first one is 81 in English. They would say 81,872. 81,872 plus 42,789. 42,789. Then we have 68,128 plus 56,546 plus 99,995 plus 17,351 plus 35,463 plus 24,634, and finally, last one, I'll throw in the last one there, which is 73,217. That's how you say the numbers in English. But you know, in Grassmatics, or in the Kwankwa that we teach this math, which is called Grass-ish. Actually, we teach it in 3 Kwankwa-och. Kwankwa-och means languages. That's the Ethiopian word for languages. Kwankwa-och. And those Kwankwa-och are English. These are the 3 Kwankwa-och we teach this math in. English, Grass-ish, and Amharic. Most people in Ethiopia, they call that Kwankwa Amarenya. So, On this day, I want you to do yourself the favor, and also me. I want you to add it all up, all right? And tell me what is the total, okay? First of all, time yourself, okay? Put the time on you, you know, like the clock or the hour, right? The minutes, etc., the seconds, especially the minutes, right? See how many minutes it takes you to add up all these numbers, right? Here they are. Copy the numbers down, all right? If you're watching this on YouTube, then you can put it on pause so you can see the numbers. Or if you're watching it on flash or USB, or I'm sorry, flash, SIM card or DVDs, then you can also put it on pause too and watch. Okay, for those watching a TV program, I hope you had your pen and paper earlier to write down all these numbers. Okay, now you write the numbers down, you add up, give me the sum or the total, and I will come forward in part 2 and show you how to do it the fast, simple, and easy way. This is your friend, GRASP Mathologist, Dr. Yates, saying unto you, thank you so much for telling folks about my YouTube program. Most folks can know me on television in the Caribbean, also in Guyana, United States, and some states, not all of the states, but some states have had the opportunity of doing workshops. Also in England, I want to say greetings to all the brothers and sisters in England who always come out and support Dr. Yates when he has his workshops there. And Ethiopia, especially Ethiopia too. So right now I'm based in Ethiopia, so this program is recorded in the country called Ethiopia, which I like to say the only African country that's never been colonized through military might and power of the Europeans. And I'm so glad to be here working with the wonderful people of Ethiopia, helping the students, teachers, educators, moms, dads, brothers and sisters, everyone. Look at math in an easy and simple way. We say the perceptional way of learning math. So I want to say, that's over in my shirt. There it is, Ethiopia. Beautiful, yeah. So thank you so much for joining me. All right, do the math and look for Grassmatics Addition Part 2. Actually, it's titled New Grassmatics Addition Part 2. And I'll show you how to add up those big numbers fast and simple, like pow, 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 like that, as fast. All right? So, I'm coming forward. As you go ahead and do the math, don't remember, right? Don't forget, remember, time yourself. See how many minutes it took you to add up all these numbers, all right? Yours truly, Dr. Yates, says to you, Tenastalin, Shalamti, Ad, Hemotep. Yep, large numbers, you add them all up. Get the total, the sum of all of these. Tenastalin, Al-Shalamti, Hemotep. Greetings, brothers and sisters, mommies and daddies, uncles and aunties. I like to use the word, instead of saying uncles, I like to use the word Fabro or Mo-bro. My mother brother, my father brother, Fabro, Mo-bro, Fabros and Mo-bros, mother brothers. Those are the words we use in the Kwankwa called Grass-ish, the language that teaches us math very simple and easy. We don't say words like uncle and auntie. For example, if I say my auntie is coming to Ethiopia, you wouldn't know which one. Is it my sister's, actually my mother's sister, or my father's sister? You wouldn't know which one, right? Or you know, it's just an aunt. But in Grass-ish, the Kwankwa, if it's my sister's and my mother's sister, okay, I would say what? Remember now, she's my mother's sister, so we say Mosi, you see? Mosi, M-O-S-I. The first two letters for the word mother and the first two letters for the word sister, and put it together. You get a word, create a word. Mosi. My Mosi is coming. And this is my father's sister or my dad's sister. What do we say? Dasi, as in daddy's sister, or Fasi, as in father's sister. Now, for some Jamaicans, they use that term Fasi, which means homosexual. You see, talking with feminine. I see. Father, sister. Same feminine, all right? But it doesn't mean homosexual in this case, all right? So, Fasi means father, sister, or Dasi, D-A-S-I. F-A-S-I, Fasi, or D-A-S-I, daddy, sister, or my father, sister, all right? So we use those kind of terminology. It makes much more sense. If I say to you, my Mosi is coming to Ethiopia, you should Kenau, remember that word? Kenau, K-N-O-W, is best pronounced Kenau instead of N-O, no. No means don't, can't, not allow, restricted, stop, no, dispositive. All these dispositive meaning no has. So I wouldn't pronounce a beautiful word like K-N-O-W, now, which means to commit oneself now in the aptitude of learning. And the K that they say is silent in English, the C actually symbolizes or represents Kemet, which is ancient Egypt, they call it today. So it's a way of a Kemet, having a mind of a Kemet people, or Kemetians, right? So you think like a Kemetian, that's why we pronounce the word canal. So we will do what? And from the word Kemet, also you get the word in English, commit. So we're talking about committing your mind now in the rhythm of learning based on the ancestors. That's why I pronounce the word canal. My K and sound in that word. No, it's not. No, it's not. So you'll learn a lot with Dr. Yates in many words, and the reason why is because of the language called Grass-ish that teaches the math the simple and easy way. Home assignment for those folks who watch part 1 of the new Grass-matics edition. I ask of you to add up numbers. Here are the numbers. These are the numbers, right? These large numbers. To add them all up and time yourself. And some of you have written unto me and you told me how many times it took you to do it. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you for writing to Dr. Yates. There's the email address below the screen. You see the email address. Email dryates@yahoo.com right below there. And you've written unto me and you have complimented me and full courage me. Not encourage me, encourage. No, you full courage Dr. Yates in what he's doing here because you say you are unorthodox. You're original. You're different. And you're fun. And you make it easy. Thank you so much, Dr. Yates. Especially the students, oh, I love them. Oh, they express their genuine gratulations to Dr. Yates. Not no congratulations, we took that con off of that word. Gratulations, right, unto me for what I'm doing. So you tried, and you told me how long it took you. So here's how I'm going to show you how to add up all these numbers the fast, simple, easy, and fun way, Grass-matics way. All right, here we go. The numbers again are 81,872 plus 42,789 plus 68,128 plus 56,546 plus 99,995. Give thanks. Plus 17 because 17,351 plus 35,463 plus 24,634, and the last number was 73,217. Those are the numbers I told you to sum up or to add and tell me what's the total. Some of you got it right. Others, a lot of you made mistakes. But that's all right. That's okay. That's all right. Large numbers, that's okay. And here's how I will do it based on the 4 principles of Grass-matics. Again, for those folks who have not seen part 1, let me share with you, you're now watching part 2, let me share with you what are the 4 principles of Grass-matics. They are 1. Perception, 2. Reasoning, 3. Rhythm, and 4. Restoration. Americans love to pronounce that word restoration. No, the word is not restoration, it's restoring. Restoration, all right? Great. So here's how I'm going to apply that here to the back. First of all, I'll do the equation and I'll come forward with information about how it's so simple. If you notice here on the board, all these numbers, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0, right? No, it's 9 of them, right? 9 of them, right? 9 numbers there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay, sets of numbers. And if you notice in the center of all of them, right? The number there in the center is 99,995. Now, that would be part of the answer. Here is the reason why. First of all, we have, if you're adding from the right going to the left, the center number for the first row or integer, right, would be 5, but the middle number there is 5. So what I do, I bring the 5 down and that'll be part of my answer. So I put down 5. And then, if you notice to the left, okay, I have 4 9s. So I'll just bring down the 4 9s and put it in there. Okay? Now, if you notice, right, on my left, actually it would be your left, which is the coming 9 to me, or the 9 closer to me on the screen, right? On your laptop screen or television screen, whatever you're watching this program. You'll notice, right, above that 9, there are how many numbers? Okay, 4 numbers. Above the 9, you will have 5, 6, right? You have 5, 6, 4, 8. Above the 9, 5, 6, 4, 8. Well, 5, 6, and 4, 8 are 4 places. Okay, you're going above. You notice that there's 4 places above the 9. And if you're going below the 9, there are how many places? 1, 2, 3, 4 places. And those numbers are 1, 7, 3, 2. So the common denominator here is 4. That's right. So you'll put the 4 left of the 9 that is closer to Dr. Yates, which would be your left, okay, on the screen. So the answer then would be 499995. That's how simple it is. Simple as that. It is that simple because of the 4 principles of GRASS mathematics. And I keep reiterating all the time. I keep telling folks, the reason why the math is so simple when you're adding and doing timetables is because of you using the 3 major principles, which are perception, reasoning, and rhythm. Restoration is really restoring those 3 principles, right? We don't use what they call recitational learning. No, we do restoring. Okay? All right. So let's do it again. So simple it is. The answer will be what? 499995. If you have a different answer, write to me and tell me why. Okay? Again, I say the first thing you do is look to the first integer, right, of numbers, to which is the 437156892. Going up, the center number is 5. You put on the 5, and as you look to the left, you got 4 9s. So you put the 4 9s down, plus you put the 4 next to the 9 because you have of the 4 9s. That's how it works. Okay. Besides that, I'll explain in detail. You write to me, I'll give you more information about how Dr. Yates is able to add up all those numbers so simple and easy and get the same answer you got, and it took you a longer time. For school teachers who are watching this, write to me. Headmasters, principals, and deans, college students, keep on writing to Dr. Yates. I'll show you how to do numbers real fast and easy. This is the new GRASS mathematics addition. Dr. Yates says unto you, Tanestelin. Shalamti Al. Shalamti Al. Here's your home assignment before I go fast. Add up these numbers. Okay, and see if you get the same answer. See those numbers there? Add up these numbers before I go. Give you a home assignment. Okay, here's your home assignment. 9, 8, okay, 98,724. 82,186, 36,493, 14,371. Now your middle number is all 5s, 55,555. And below that, 43,642 plus 69,969 plus 71,237. 27,818. This is what I want you to do. Add them up and see what you get to answer. Note here, right? The center numbers are all 5s. Okay? How are you going to figure this out now? Okay? This is very important. Okay. This is your friend Dr. Yates saying thank you so much for watching new GRASS mathematics addition. Coming forward in part 3, I'll show you how you get the answer the simple and easy way. Explain the simple and easy way of getting the answer. Take care. Dr. Yates say unto you, Shalamti Al Hemotep.